Hi guys, we recently released a new feature. You can now add your own levels into the Fibonacci Retracement tool. So I thought that it's a good chance for us to do a tutorial to show you how the Fibonacci Retracement tool is usually used in trading. Fibonacci Retracement tool is there to measure retracements in a trend. When traders trade trends, you have two popular ways of trading a trend. One way is you just try to enter in the lowest possible, and then you put something like a moving average crossover. And when the moving average crossover crosses from the opposite side and shows you that the trend is over, you exit. However, there is another strategy which I personally prefer, and other traders too. You enter in multiple places during a trend. You enter all the retracements and you exit on the highest points of a trend. And you manage to get more pips than the actual pips of the minimum and maximum of a trend. The Fibonacci retracement tool is used to measure just that, the retracements. So let me draw a Fibonacci retracement and show you exactly what you see. To draw a Fibonacci retracement, you connect, on an uptrend, you connect the highest point to the lowest point of a trend, like we did here, and you see Fibonacci levels. It's not as complicated as it looks, actually. What it does is that it shows you that the lowest point up to the highest point is all the movement. So that means it's the 100% of the movement. It goes from 0% to 100%. And then it shows you all the levels between the 100% of the movement that the retracement can go to. For example, the 76% is the level is the 76% of the 100% movement. So going back to this point means that it did a 24% retracement. The 50% of the movement is pretty simple. If it retraces back here, it has retraced half of the movement it did. And that's how it goes. Fibonacci retracement also plots expansion levels, which are levels that are above the 100% of the movement. You can set what levels you want it to load by right-clicking and selecting the levels you want to see. So in these particular settings that I have, it plots above 100%, it plots 123%, 150%, and 161%. These are usually used as exits to exit your trend trading. So let's see it practically with some past data. So we see now that we had a downtrend and it starts to make a bottom here. It has a triple bottom, so we expect some kind of reversal to happen. So we continue and we see here that we have like a higher point, a higher low point. So we can draw a trend line and we can assume that maybe a trend will develop. So we can start using the Fibonacci retracement tool. What I will do is I will get the higher point, the last highest point, and the lower point of the trend. And now I want to enter to a 76%, at least to a 76% level, because the trend is just beginning, so it hasn't exhausted, so I want to get a good retracement. I see here that it has retraced to 76%, so this is a good entry point for me, and I can put my target to 126% or 150%. It's up to you, actually. So it will reach my target at some point, then after I reach my target, I want another retracement to enter again. Now, what you can do depends on what you want to do, actually. If you want a retracement on the full trend, you will redraw Fibonacci retracement from the absolute highest to the absolute lowest. And then you will get a good retracement to 76% level or 50% level, whatever you want. Other traders, however, prefer to pick points, pick specific points in a trend. So for example, I will pick this specific swing, this low point of the trend and this high point of the trend, and I will enter on a 50% retracement here, for example. So I will wait and wait I will wait, I will wait. Ah, there it is. We have a point where we are like half a pip away of the 50% retracement, so this is a good entry for me. It's also exactly on our trend line, so it's even better. It's a very good place to enter a trend. You can put your stop loss some pips below the swing, something like here, and you can enter long. So again, we'll have a target of 150% or 123%. We'll do the same thing on the next leg of the trend. We'll go the higher to the lower. This is the one retracement, the second retracement. So we'll go to the second retracement, and we'll enter again at 50%, 76%, depends on how aggressive you are, what you want to do. And we have now the full trend that is currently in progress. We can also, like I showed you before, after you think that the trend has started to exhaust, enter on a big retracement. So you can draw full Fibonacci retracement and enter here of 50%, for example. I showed you the menu. The newest feature is that you can put your own level. So for example, if I want to change 50% to 60%, I would change it, press OK. You're going to see that it's going to change in the screen. So that's it, how to use the Fibonacci retracement tools. Of course, you can find your own ways to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. It's just a measuring tool.